Hey guys, this is Nidhi from Best of Beauty. So today's video is going to be a really exciting one because I'm going to share with you all my eyeshadow palette collection. So I'm going to show you all the eyeshadow palettes that I own, and this is going to be a really interesting one, and I'm also going to tell you all which are my favorite eyeshadow palettes and which ones you should go for as well. So if you want to see that, then please keep on watching. Also, as I had mentioned in my earlier video as well, that I'll be going to Dubai soon, so I'll be picking up a lot of exciting goodies for you guys, and I'll be hosting a mini giveaway as well. So make sure that you are subscribed to my channel, and also that you are following me on my social media, and especially add me on Snapchat because all the updates will be there first. So make sure you do that, and yeah, let's get started with the video. So the first eyeshadow palette that I'm going to show you guys is my absolute favorite, and this is the eyeshadow palette that I use on a regular basis, and I think that this is a must-have, and this is NYX Ultimate Eyeshadow Palette in the shade Warm Neutrals, and I've mentioned about this a couple of times because I love this palette, and this is how it looks like up close. So these are the eyeshadows that you get in this particular palette, and as you can see, these are such nice warm colors and they have such nice neutrals as well. I absolutely love this palette, and these brown colors over here are my favorite, and the pigmentation of these eyeshadows is really good. The mattes are extremely good, the shimmers are not that great, but again this palette is a really good quality palette, and this costs around 1725. So this is an expensive eyeshadow palette, but trust me, it's really worth the money, and you get around 16 eyeshadows in this. Even the quantity is less, but I think that this is a really good one, and yeah, love this one. My next favorite eyeshadow palette has to be this one, and this is from Morphe, and this is their 35k eyeshadow palette, and I've mentioned about this as well, and this is how it looks like. Morphe eyeshadow palettes are a must-have in your collection. They are such great quality and they are so affordable as well, and the color selection is just perfect, and I have the 35k one. I really want to get my hands on the 35O as well. It has nice variety of browns and orangey kind of shades, and I love those shades a lot. But I have this 35k one. I purchased it from Amazon.in. I'm obviously going to link it in the description box below, so you all can check it out for yourselves as well. So this is how the palette looks like up close. As you can see, the colors are just so pretty. Like, look at this section right here. This is like my section. Like, all of these colors are so pretty, and they're perfect for regular use as well, and you can create such a variety of eyeshadow looks with these, and the quality, as I said, is really good. The pigmentation on these is spot on, and they're very creamy as well. They blend really well as well together. So I love the mattes in this as well as the shimmers. They're great quality, and I highly recommend it. So my third favorite eyeshadow palette has to be from BH Cosmetics, and this is in collaboration with Kali by Belle, and I absolutely love her. And the colors in this eyeshadow palettes are really unique, and I don't have anything of this sort in my collection. And again, the palette is really well designed as well. So this is how it looks like up close. Okay, and then you open this up and you have a mirror right here, which is again really handy, and these are the colors that you get. As you can see, the colors are really nice, and there are some mattes and shimmers as well, and these are highlighters as well. You can use them as highlighters or you can use them as eyeshadows as well. This eyeshadow palette costs around $14 to $15, so this is a really affordable palette, and I got this from a US website, which is Ulta.com, and I've also made a Ulta haul video wherein you can check out how I purchased my order and all of that stuff if you want to get your hands on this gorgeous palette. My next favorite palette is from Makeup Revolution London, and this is their Naked Chocolate palette, and this is what it looks like. So it looks like a chocolate bar, which is really tempting. This palette is available in India, so you don't need to worry about it, and obviously I'm going to leave it in the description box below with the links on where you can purchase them, so don't worry about that. And this is how it looks like up close, as I showed you earlier as well. Again, the color selection is really good in this palette, so this is how it looks like up close. Okay, as you can see, like, the colors are really nice, and the quality is not bad at all. So you also get these two highlighter kind of shades, and all of these are eyeshadows. So there are total 16 eyeshadows in this. So this is a really good palette, and I think it costs around 1600 to 700 rupees. So the price point is also really affordable, and the colors, as I said, are really good, so definitely recommend this one as well. The next eyeshadow palette is the one that I recommend to most people, especially beginners, and this one is the Maybelline Nudes palette, and this is what it looks like. And this is perfect for beginners as well because the colors are really nice. It has nice browns and black as well, and some shimmers as well. So this is what it looks like up close. So if you are a person who doesn't like using a lot of eyeshadows, then you can totally go for this. Or if you are a beginner, then you can go for this particular palette. This is also a really affordable one. It costs around, I think, 800 to 900 rupees, and there are constant discounts going on, so you obviously get it at a cheaper rate as well. And there are total 12 eyeshadows in this, and the color selection, as I said, is really good, so definitely recommend this one as well. So the next two palettes that I'm going to show you guys are from Lakme, and this is their Lakme Absolute Illuminating Eyeshadow Palette. And the first one is in the shade Gold, and the second one is in the shade French Rose. And the French Rose is the limited edition by Sabyasachi. So first I'm going to show you guys the gold one that I own, and this is what the packaging looks like. As you can see, the packaging on this is really sleek and good quality. And then you open this up, and then you get a mirror as well, which is really handy. And then these are the colors that you get. Okay, so the color selection is really unique in this, and that's what I like about it. It's not something common. So as you can see, you have a nice green over here, then pink, and this dark color is really nice, which is like a brownish grey kind of a color. And there's a gold as well, so the colors are really nice and they blend really well as well. They are not extremely pigmented, but I don't mind because sometimes you don't want that intense eyeshadow on your eyelid. So this is something which is really subtle, so that's what I like about it. The next one that I have is called French Rose, and this is a limited edition by Sabyasachi, and this one costs around 9.95. The earlier one was also for 9.95, but again, as I mentioned, that there are discounts going on, so you definitely get these at a cheaper rate. And this is what French Rose looks like up close. This is such a pretty palette, and I love the colors in this, obviously, because these are all warmer colors. And this brown color over here is really pretty, and the pigmentation on this is better as compared to the earlier one that I showed. So they did a great job with these colors as well. So if you are confused as to which one to go for, then I would definitely recommend going for French Rose instead of Gold, because French Rose is something that you can use on a daily basis, and you can use a lot of colors from this as compared to Gold. So definitely love French Rose more as compared to Gold with respect to colors and pigmentation and overall quality as well. The next palette that I'm going to show you guys is from L'Oreal, and this is L'Oreal's La Palette Nude, and this is in the variant 01 Rose, and this is what the packaging looks like. So as you can see, the packaging on this is really sleek and travel friendly, and that's what I love about this palette. So this palette costs around 1200 to 500 rupees, and you have two variants in this. So this one is the rose one, which has more of cooler undertones, and the second one has more of warmer colors in that. And this is what it looks like inside. So as you can see, the color selection is also good in this particular palette, but there are more of purples in this and pinks in it, as you can see. Okay, I'm just going to show you guys how it looks like up close. So these are the colors that you get. Let me just be honest with you guys and say that I haven't used this palette even once, because it doesn't excite me. Like, the colors are not tempting enough to actually pick out that eyeshadow palette from this entire collection and start using it on your eyes. So that is something that I don't like about this eyeshadow palette, because the colors are really dull. They're not that exciting as compared to other eyeshadows which are really good. Maybe the second variant is something that I would have preferred, maybe because it has more of warmer and brown colors in that. But I wanted to go for this because I have a lot of eyeshadow palettes which have a lot of browns in them, but I'm definitely not liking the quality on these as well. It's not that great with respect to pigmentation as well. It's okay, it's not an exceptional product as such. And I think that you can definitely get another eyeshadow palette which is much better quality at this particular price, so I don't recommend getting this one. The next eyeshadow palette that I really like is this one, which is from Makeup Revolution London, and this is their Ultra Eyeshadow Palette in the variant Flawless, and this is what the packaging looks like. So as you can see, the packaging on this is slightly big because this has around 32 eyeshadows in this, and this is what the palette looks like up close. As you can see, the color selection in this palette is absolutely gorgeous. They have all the colors that you require. So if you are a person who are just beginning with makeup, or if you want an eyeshadow palette which is going to have all the eyeshadows in it, then definitely go for this one. This again costs around 1600 to 700 rupees, but you get 32 eyeshadows, and as you can see, the color selection in this is really pretty. Like, you have nice shimmers and mattes. There are more shimmers obviously, but the colors are really pretty, and you have nice variety of lighter colors and then darker colors as well. So I really love this palette, and this palette is usually sold out everywhere because the colors are so good and the quality is not bad at all. Obviously the fallout is more and it's not exceptional in terms of quality, but I think that if you are just beginning out with makeup and if you want a eyeshadow palette with a lot of colors in it, then definitely go for this one. This will not disappoint you. The next eyeshadow palette that I'm going to show you guys is from Huda Beauty, and this is the Huda Beauty textured eyeshadow palette, and this is their rose gold edition, and I've already made a video on this. So if you want to know a bit more about it, then you can definitely go and check that video out. And this is what the palette looks like up close. These are the colors that you get inside. So as you can see, the color selection is absolutely spot on in terms of this palette. Like, you have a nice variety of browns and neutrals and transition colors and shimmers as well. So the colors are really pretty. So as I had mentioned in my review video as well, that I wasn't happy with these textured eyeshadow palettes, and I don't think that this is worth the money. I spent around 6,000 rupees for this eyeshadow palette, and you can definitely get other eyeshadow palettes and a lot more eyeshadow palettes in this particular price range. So that's the reason I don't recommend this. Lastly, I'd like to mention about this one eyeshadow palette which I do not recommend whatsoever. So even if someone comes and gives you this eyeshadow palette or gives it to you for free of cost, don't take it at all, because this is just going to take up space in your makeup collection and you're never going to use this because it's really bad quality. And this is the e.l.f. Cosmetics eyeshadow palette, and I think there are around 148 shades in this, and this is what it looks like. So when I was just starting out with makeup, I saw this particular eyeshadow on Amazon.in, and I was so excited because just look at these colors. You have all sorts of colors in this. You have blues, you have greens, you have purples, pinks, oranges, browns, all of these colors, and look at this. Okay, and you'll be like, wow, it's such a nice eyeshadow palette because you know all of these colors. And I got this for around 1,500 to 800 rupees. So that was like a cherry on the top, like so many eyeshadows at that less price. But when I got this eyeshadow palette, I was really disappointed because firstly, the eyeshadows are really chalky. They have this weird pearly finish. They're not matte, they're not even shimmery, they're like right in between, which is a very weird texture. The pigmentation is bad, the quality is bad, and I definitely don't recommend getting this. So please do not buy this particular eyeshadow palette because it's not worth the money at all. It's just going to stay in your makeup collection and occupy a lot of space, and you're never going to use it. And I've never used this palette in my entire life, and I think I should really throw it out. But the colors just look nice together. That's the reason I've kept it. Definitely going to throw it away. So yeah guys, that is it for my eyeshadow palette collection video. Please let me know in the comments down below if you want to see something of this sort for my foundations, for concealers and all of those products as well, because I've already done one lipstick collection video and this was the eyeshadow palette one. Or if you want to see a makeup collection video, let me know about that as well. I would love to do that for you guys. And if you like this video, then make sure you give this video a big thumbs up and share it with all your friends, and let me know in the comments down below which was your favorite eyeshadow from this entire collection, because I would love to know that. And also if you have any favorites that you want me to try, then let me know that as well. Also make sure you follow me on my social media and add me on Snapchat as well to stay updated with everything that's coming up in makeup, and hit the subscribe button right now. It will really mean a lot to me so that you get notified with the exciting things that are coming up on this channel. Please do that, and I will see you in the next one. Love you.